K-pop is a world of fast trends, where new groups debut every year, each hoping to capture the hearts of millions. The competition is fierce, and only a few manage to break through the noise and make a lasting impression. But few groups have exploded onto the scene like NewJeans. Their arrival was nothing short of a phenomenon, sending shockwaves through the industry and captivating fans worldwide almost overnight. Debuting in 2022, Minji, Hanni, Danielle, Haerin and Hyein brought a fresh, nostalgic sound and a minimalist style that set them apart from the typical K-pop formula. Their music drew inspiration from early 2000s pop and R&B, blending catchy melodies with a sense of youthful innocence and authenticity. Their hits, Attention, Hype Boy, Ditto, topped charts and made them global icons, not just in music, but in fashion and branding. NewJeans quickly became trendsetters, gracing magazine covers and collaborating with major brands, influencing everything from hairstyles to streetwear. Fans, known as bunnies, loved their authenticity and girl-next-door vibe, seeing them as the future of K-pop. Their approachable personalities and genuine interactions at fan events created a strong, loyal community that felt personally connected to the group's journey. Behind their rise was ADOR, a Hybe subsidiary led by creative director Min Hee-jin, whose vision shaped every aspect of NewJeans. From their unique concept to their visual storytelling, Min Hee-jin's innovative approach redefined what a K-pop group could be. But beneath the surface, corporate tensions simmered, threatening the group's unity. Power struggles and creative disagreements began to emerge, casting a shadow over their rapid ascent. What began as a story of unstoppable success was about to unravel in ways no one expected. The world watched closely, wondering if NewJeans could weather the storm and continue their extraordinary journey, or if the pressures of fame and industry politics would tear them apart. On December 29, 2025, ADOR shocked the K-pop world by announcing Danielle's contract termination, officially ending the original 5-member lineup of NewJeans. The news came suddenly, leaving fans and industry insiders reeling from the unexpected development. The official statement cited irreconcilable differences after months of behind-the-scenes conflict and failed negotiations. Tensions had reportedly been simmering for some time, with creative disagreements and personal misunderstandings making it impossible for the group and management to move forward together. Danielle, beloved for her infectious energy, unique voice, and global appeal, was suddenly out. The announcement devastated fans worldwide, many of whom had followed her journey from the very beginning. Social media was flooded with messages of disbelief, heartbreak, and support for Danielle, as the news quickly spread across continents. In a dramatic turn, ADOR escalated matters by announcing legal action against Danielle, a family member, and former producer Min Hee-jin. The agency accused them of spreading misinformation and intentionally delaying the group's highly anticipated comeback, further fueling public speculation and controversy. What began as a painful split quickly turned into a public legal war, fracturing the unity and friendship that once defined NewJeans. The group, once celebrated for their close bond and fresh image, now found themselves at the center of a media storm. Social media erupted with an outpouring of support for Danielle and outrage directed at the agency. Hashtags trended worldwide as fans demanded transparency and justice, while others mourned the loss of the group's original spirit. The dream of NewJeans, a group that once symbolized hope and innovation in K-pop, was now overshadowed by lawsuits, heartbreak, and uncertainty about the future. For K-pop, this was more than just a member leaving. It marked the collapse of a phenomenon, leaving fans and the industry to wonder what could have been and what the future holds for everyone involved. To truly understand the split that rocked the K-pop world, we have to rewind and look back at the events that led us here. This isn't just a story about a group, it's about ambition, trust, and the high stakes of the music industry. NewJeans burst onto the scene in July 2022, instantly capturing the hearts of fans worldwide. Their fresh sound, unique style, and bold concepts quickly made them a cultural phenomenon, setting new trends and breaking records. The group's rapid rise was seen as a new chapter for K-pop, with fans and critics alike praising their originality and impact. But behind the scenes, tensions simmered. In April 2024, Hybe, the parent company, launched an audit into ADOR and its CEO, Min Hee-jin. They accused her of orchestrating a hostile takeover, sending shockwaves through the industry and raising questions about loyalty and power. Min Hee-jin fiercely denied the allegations, insisting that Hybe was retaliating after she publicly accused another Hybe group, Illit, of copying NewJeans' signature style. The dispute quickly escalated, drawing intense media scrutiny and dividing fans. The feud reached a breaking point in August 2024, when Min Hee-jin was dismissed from her position. Her sudden removal shattered trust within the company and left NewJeans' future uncertain, as fans wondered what would happen next. In a bold move, all 5 members of NewJeans filed to suspend their contracts in November, publicly siding with Min Hee-jin. This decision brought group activities to a halt and signaled a deep rift between the artists and their management. The legal battle that followed was intense and closely watched. In October 2025, the court ruled against the members, upholding their contracts through 2029. This forced the group to make a painful choice: return to the company or face serious legal consequences. These events set the stage for Danielle's emotional departure and the heartbreaking fracture of a group that once seemed unstoppable. At the heart of the conflict was Min Hee-jin, the creative force behind NewJeans. The members saw her as a mentor and protector, making Hybe's move against her feel personal. Danielle's loyalty to Min Hee-jin became a breaking point. While other families reconciled, Danielle's stood firm. ADOR accused Min Hee-jin of manipulating the members, painting her as the architect of the crisis. The lawsuit against Danielle and Min Hee-jin underscored the agency's determination to reassert control. This was more than a contract dispute. It was a battle between corporate power and creative vision, with the members caught in the crossfire. Danielle's choice to stand by Min Hee-jin ultimately cost her place in the group. Danielle's exit was final, but the other members faced their own crossroads. After the court ruling, Haerin and Hyein were first to reconcile with ADOR, followed by Hanni. Their return offered hope for NewJeans' survival, but also revealed the immense pressure to salvage their careers. Minji's situation remained unresolved, with ongoing talks hinting at a possible return. The group's future now hinged on her decision. Would NewJeans continue as 3, 4, or dissolve further? Each member's choice reflected a painful balance between loyalty, principle, and the realities of the industry. The once united group was now divided by forces beyond their control. NewJeans, once inseparable, had become a symbol of K-pop's harsh realities. ADOR and Hybe blamed the crisis on manipulation by Min Hee-jin and Danielle's family. They claimed the members were influenced into mistrust, with Danielle's family accused of escalating the conflict. ADOR's lawsuit sought damages, framing Danielle as a victim of external influence rather than an independent actor. The agency positioned itself as seeking stability, highlighting successful reconciliations with other members. For ADOR, this was about enforcing contracts and maintaining order in the industry. The message was clear: agency authority would not be undermined, no matter the cost. For Danielle and her family, this was about trust and principle, not just contracts. Min Hee-jin's ousting shattered their faith in ADOR, making a return unthinkable. Their resistance was a stand for integrity, even at the cost of Danielle's career. What ADOR called distorted information was to them a fight to protect Danielle's interests and voice. Their loyalty to Min Hee-jin reflected a belief in her creative leadership, not manipulation. Danielle's departure was a statement. For some, trust and values outweigh fame. With Danielle gone, NewJeans' future is uncertain, hinging on Minji's decision. The group could return as 3 or 4, but the original magic is lost for many fans. ADOR plans a 2026 comeback, but the fandom is fractured. Some support the group, others Danielle, many mourn the loss. Danielle faces legal hurdles but has the talent and support to pursue a solo career, possibly with Min Hee-jin or abroad. The industry is watching, will NewJeans recover, and can Danielle succeed on her own? The agency must now rebuild a brand shaken by conflict and loss. The fairy tale has become a cautionary tale. The next chapter will define their legacy. The NewJeans saga is more than a headline. It's a wake-up call for K-pop. It exposes the clash between creative vision and corporate control, and the vulnerability of young artists. Danielle's stand challenges the norm of silent compliance, inspiring others to demand better treatment. The case may push companies to rethink how they balance power and creativity. Trust, once broken, is hard to restore, and the damage here is lasting. NewJeans' story is a bittersweet reminder. Behind the glamour are real people, real struggles. The impact of this conflict will echo through K-pop for years to come.